Okay, before I go and do the test, I'm going to try to spin the wheel quick. This guy's going to be standing here forever. Okay, let's see what we can get. Oh, I always do that. No shit. I was gonna buy it too. Welcome, Hoarders. They're going to be playing some more Grand Theft Auto 5. And this testing Tuesday, we're going to be testing the Pagassi Zorrusso. I'm not saying I don't remember, which I don't, the name of the car. It's a bigger issue that I don't know how to pronounce the name. So I'm going to just throw up on the screen the name of the vehicle and a picture of the one I based it on. There was a couple different styles. There was one, it was white with the Italian flag on the front bumper. Or not on the bumper, it goes on the hood. It's like pinstriping in the middle. But I thought the red with the black looked a lot better. I usually am not that big into like red cars, but I thought this looked good with it. I love the twin turbo with the twin cold air intakes at the back, because it is rear engine. I don't know. Let's test right now. Okay, it's rear wheel drive only, no front wheel drive or four wheel drive. So rear wheel drive only. It has incredibly, when I first looked at this car on the customization video, once I went outside, the first thing I noticed was this car is extremely agile. Like left or right, it takes a millisecond to turn. You're just there. A bit of oversteer. Acceleration's pretty good. Top speed, I haven't really gotten anywhere to go and see that. Brakes, not extremely good because I hit that car and I had the brakes on. And there's crazy people, and I'm one of them. But let's now head over to the test track and see what time we can get. I realized after winning that car, I'm gonna have to start selling some cars. Or, I think at the casino you can buy garage add-ons, so I might have to do some of them. I'll just get as many garage spaces as I can get until a certain point. Like this vehicle, I like it. It depends on how well it does, if I'm going to keep it or not. Most likely I am going to keep it until I need the money to test another vehicle. This isn't one of those cars that I would have any like sentimental value at all. There's some like that I'm like, oh, I like the Trans Am, not only from Smokey and the Bandit, but my friend that passed away, me and him made those cars at the same time, and I'm like, I will not get rid of it. And then there's like the Aston Martin DB5, which on here is the Dubashi JB700. There's so many times where someone was chasing after me, like in a jet or something, and I somehow dodged all of their shots, even when they were using like the cannon part instead of the rockets, and I still got away and got back to my house unscathed. It just, I don't know, weird things like that. Hit the apex there a little too far in. That's not going to really affect anything. Top speed as of right now does not feel great to me, but the handling is wonderful. It can turn on a dime. A lot of vehicles, they say you can stop on a dime. This turns on a dime. I didn't see any... Okay, interior's nothing too amazing. And if you are customizing this, you can change the color of the cold air intake filters, and all that stuff, for secondary. Okay, we got 2 minutes, 4.827 seconds. I'm not sure how quick that is, so let's head on over to leaderboard and see where we placed. On the test track, the Pagassi Zorrusso finished in 11th place at 2 minutes, 4.827 seconds. A pretty good time. I think the thing that really helps it the most, because it didn't seem that fast while driving it. There are some cars like that where they don't feel quick, but they are. Those are the ones that I like more, because then it seems more comfortable to go fast. And the handling on this vehicle is amazing. It just stays where it needs to be, and it doesn't do anything wacky, other than every once in a while you get a little bit of oversteer and the back end will slide. That's probably because there's more weight at the back end of it. But let's now head on over to the drag track and see what we can get with it over there. Okay, now for the easy one. Go in a straight line and boom, we're done. I just love seeing the turbos and cold air intakes on the back like that. Yeet. I know that the reference picture I had of this doesn't have the intakes and stuff set up like that, or the intakes and the turbos. I just did that because I was like, that's cool. I'm going to keep it. Which I normally don't do that type of stuff. Okay, what'd we get? 23.196 seconds. I'm not sure how quick that is. So let's head on over to leaderboard and see where we placed. On the drag track, the Pagassi Zorrusso finished in 24th place at 23.196 seconds. Again, a pretty good time. This one's not as good as the first one, obviously. So you can clearly tell that the handling is what makes this vehicle so much better. I think it has great potential to be a good vehicle for doing the stunt races and stuff like that. I'm sure it's eligible for those. I haven't tried, but there's nothing like special about it that's going to prevent it from being able to be used in those races. Even though it wasn't the fastest supercar that there is, some of those vehicles, like the Vajner, it's not the fastest, but it is very good to use. Obviously, if you don't have bulletproof tires and armor, you're going to get a little bit more of an edge over the other people you're racing against due to the weight reduction. And the grip, I don't know if it's fully true or not, but I've tested it a little bit myself to see if bulletproof tires and regular tires, if there's a difference in grip. And it seems as if you have stock tires that are not bulletproof, they seem to be able to slide better without grabbing, so you can drift a little better if you have to. But I hope this helps someone out to make their decision if they want to get the car or not. Like I said, it's a pretty good car, but it's not the best. And most people in this game are always trying to get the best. Like back in the day, I'm sure there's a lot of people who played where they remember everyone wanted or had the Adder because it was the definitive best vehicle in the game. It was the fastest. Everyone wanted it. No one else wanted anything else except for the weird people like me who were like, hey, I'm over here enjoying my Roosevelt. I don't want an Adder. But post in the comments down below of a vehicle you'd like to see me test in the next episode of Testing Tuesday. That's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you did enjoy the video, check out one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my social medias in the description down below.